Yo, 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 what is up, everyone, and welcome to my first ever career mode video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoy it. So, this first career mode series that I'll be doing on the channel is going to be a Liverpool under 23 career mode series. The rules for this series are very simple. There are only two of them. The first rule is that I can't play any player over the age of 23, and the second rule is that I must transfer list and accept the first offer for any player over the age of 23. So that means that I'm free to sign anyone under 23, and I can just build a team of young talents from Liverpool's academy, from the players on Liverpool's squad, and from any young players on the transfer market. Now, before we go any further, I just want to quickly plug my Twitch. If you want to head over and watch me live stream, mostly Ultimate Team, that's over at twitch.tv/LA_15. So if you'd like to check that out, I'd really appreciate that. So as you can see, I have got everything set up for the career mode. I got all of the difficulty settings and competition settings and got signed up for the invitationals. And now I'm going to be going through the squad and transfer listing every player that is over the age of 23. So that's including a lot of big names like Mane and Salah and Firmino, as well as Van Dijk, Alisson, Fabinho, Robertson, a lot of the really, really good players from Liverpool. So now I'm just going in and changing the lineup, getting all of the young players put into the team, and I thought about changing the formation but decided to stay true to the false nine that Liverpool traditionally plays, and here we have the new team. So we got Keller, Williams, Gomez, Vandenberg, Laruzzi, Chirilla, Arnold Jones, Glatzel, Elliott, and Lewis in the starting 11. And that will of course change as we make new signings. Just like our first big signing for the team is the young king himself, King Kai Havertz. We're going to be trying to sign him off of Bayer Leverkusen. His market value is 43 million, but we end up paying Roberto Firmino plus I think around 18 million pounds to get Kai Havertz off of Leverkusen. And at the end of the day, that's really just 18 million pounds because we couldn't use Firmino anyways. So we're swapping a player that we can't use for a player that we can with tons of potential, and he's just 20 years old. So that is amazing for the U23 setup. Now, without further ado, we're going to be getting into our first game. It's against Barcelona, which is going to be a challenge as they play pretty much their first team, and we're playing with a team mostly of silvers and bronzes, and then Trent and Gomez are real stars in this team. So let's get into the action and see how it turns out. So the first chance of the game falls to Lionel Messi, who bangs one from the edge of the box, but it's easy save for our young goalkeeper Keller. Next, after that, Grujic passes a beautiful long ball out to Harvey Elliott, who does well to control, but can't quite get past Alba, so he turns around and recycles into the defense. Next we have Dembele making a dangerous run down our right side, passing to Suarez, who fluffs his lines a little bit and doesn't manage to get the shot off correctly. Then Alba running down the same side again, gets a nice cross in to Arturo Vidal, who heads it and sends it straight to, once again, our goalkeeper Keller. Here Harvey Elliott has some nice skills and passes the ball to Trent, who does well to shield off the ball, but messes up the drag back. Here Grujic plays a through ball into our young striker Glatzel, who manages to just slip it past Ter Stegen, scoring our first goal of the U23 career mode, but he was just offsides, and he celebrated a little bit too early. Now it's into the second half, and Egeria is running down their right flank, but Sergio Roberto manages to get it off just in time. Here there's some nice passing by Barcelona around our box, and then Alba sends in a nice cross to Rakitic, but it's just deflected at the last second. Again, pushing down our right flank, Alba with a cross into the box just misses Messi's head, and Suarez gets ahead to it, but misses, unfortunately for them. Again, Messi on the edge of our box, causing us a lot of damage. Passes into Rakitic with some nice dribbling just outside of the goalkeeper's area. Unfortunately for him, he misses the shot. Here, we're making our last couple of subs before the game ends, putting Jones up at center forward, putting Pedro Chirivella into center mid, and bringing on Kijana Hover. Just a few minutes after that, with again passing around the right side of our box, a real weak point for us this game. Hover is unable to control the pass, and unfortunately Messi gets ahead to that ball, which might just be the second header that Messi has ever scored in his entire career. But No fear, just a couple minutes later, Grujic passes the ball into Hover, passes back to Grujic, all the way out wide to Curtis Jones, and then back into the middle to our sub, Pedro Chirivella, who bangs it near post and manages to get it past Ter Stegen for the first true goal of the Liverpool U23 series. The man, the myth, the legend, Pedro Chirivella is about 19 years old, but in this, he looks like he's probably 40 because FIFA don't know how to scan youth players' faces, apparently. As you can see again, just absolutely blasts that top corner. Well, not quite top corner, but he does absolutely blast it, and in the 89th minute manages to secure us the draw against Barcelona in this invitational. Now back into the menus, and we accept 2 transfer offers for Divock Origi, both for around £15 million. And then we get the very, very good news that Kai Havertz accepted our transfer offer and accepted the wages that we offered him. So now we have our first signing of the U23 Liverpool career mode. Kai Havertz looks just absolutely beautiful up in that spot there. And one more change before we end off the episode is that we are going to make Trent Alexander-Arnold our captain over Joe Gomez. It just felt right. So if you enjoyed this series, if you're enjoying what I'm doing here on YouTube, please drop a like and drop a subscription, and go follow me on Twitter at LA_GamingHD, and come by and check out my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/LA_15. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.